So we got a cheesesteak war in Philadelphia. You see where Skinny Joey? They asked him about the other guy who owns it. Skinny Joey Molino has his own cheesesteak place now. And he was doing an interview, and they asked him about Andrew, the guy who owns Angelo's, which is the hot place.
Yes.
And he supposedly went off on a rant about that guy's a fucking rat. I know he's a rat. But what was he ratting about? Was it provolone or what was it? Yeah, he owns a cheesesteak place. He's a rat.
He put the head in the bed, and the rest
he's
of
a
the
rat.
Put it in cheese.
He's a rat, so he's in the without-less protection program.
Without protection.
I can't say it right.
I like it though.
Angelo's supposed to be one of the best pizzas.
That's the hot place now. Like people, but then that's the place the neighbors were complaining. The lines are down. All the customers are sitting on their steps and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't get afraid of overpriced stuff, man. You can just get a cheesesteak anywhere. They're all the same. It's meat and cheese on a roll.
Yeah,
they're all the same.
He has a podcast.
It's going to be the most controversial thing you said.
And he's got this podcast beat, but
he's
skinny. I'm trying to get on there to plug mine.
But he has no filters. I think he's going to say the wrong thing, like he just did with this one.
Well, they call the other guy a rat, but the guy selling cheesesteaks, he's a rat.
But 2 weeks ago, they had showed a clip of Skinny Joe, and the co-host goes, "Yo, dude, what do you think of De Niro?" He goes, "Fuck him. He's a drunk."
You see, this is what he's saying about Angelo. He got up on the screen here. I've never been across a rat. They would put it off the magazine, wouldn't even print his long read. Apparently, God knows what he was slandering a guy, and I guess they didn't want to get sued.
a long profanity, long-winded tirade against Angelo's owner.
Yeah, well, Philly May can't print that because they'll get sued.
For the sake of the length and legal concerns, we can't.
Yeah, legal don't get sued because God knows what he's saying about the guy. He's just making stuff up. Joey Molino.
Was this it here?
Because he's all made a big thing about this fucking article in Philadelphia Magazine. Now, if you read the article, and the guy left a few things out, I'm not hating on Angelo. I didn't even know his name was Danny. I thought his name was fucking Angelo. He's a fucking rat, 1,000%. If you read the question, it's in the fucking article. I said, we have the best cheesesteak in Philly. And then he didn't put this part in. He said to me, well, what other cheesesteak?
Yeah, who's your second?
I said, to be honest with you, I ain't ate fucking cheesesteak. I live in Florida. They got no cheesesteaks. They got a place in Delray, fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I said, I ain't ate a cheesesteak in fucking 25 years. And he said, what about Angelo? He brought him up.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing about Angelo's.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks I'm hating. Listen, I told him he was open for 6 years. I used to play gin down the street.
Yeah.
He was half a block from us. I never ate his pizza or his cheesesteak. He's a fucking rat. Now everybody thinks I'm hating. I ain't hating on him. And I'm going to prove to you that he's a rat. I'm going to bring the guy on that told him. The guy went to fucking jail.
Yeah.
So all that bullshit, I ain't going to give you paperwork. I'm going to bring the fucking guy. He told on.
Everything that you say, you have receipts.
Now, see, that's how entertaining the McGonigal podcast is. We have to play other podcasts to make mine more entertaining. That's how entertaining it was.
His response was focused, though, never dwelled
on.
And
on the bright side, with Joey Molino, we found somebody who says the word fuck more than Mike Clemens. Finally found somebody. I didn't know it was possible.
Fuck that place. He used to stake him.
Fuck him. Fuck that guy. I'm going to bring the guy on, prove he's a rat. It's a good thing he's not playing into any Italian stereotypes. Thank God. Thank God he's not doing that.
There was a real popular clip that went around 30 years ago of people talking about John Gotti. And they're like Brooklyn guys. And the reporter goes, what do you think of John Gotti and the murders and the crimes? And the guy goes, murders, what murders?
I love that clip.
They found that guy today. And the guy
today
they found the guy who said murder. What murder?
He's become like a meme kind of.
Yeah.
I thought you meant they found his body.
Oh, no.
Lord.
So the guy goes, murders, what murder? He goes, by the way, how'd you find me? And the guy goes, I use voice recognition technology. And he goes, can you say it again today? And he did it again. Murder, what? He didn't kill nobody.
Hey, what are you talking about? A couple guys, they find a body. Anybody could kill. What do you mean?
Guy,
How you know? Who told you that? Who told you that? Your mother should be ashamed of that kind of stuff.
The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.